This individual, despite his financial struggles, leverages his skills and commitment to turn an old, rundown vehicle into a formidable racing machine. From his early years, Zhang Chi was captivated by the world of car racing. It all began when his family acquired their first television, which was colored. Watching a rally race on Hong Kong television, currently, Zhang Chi is leading a normal life as a single father. When his cherished son, Zhang Fei, expresses his wish to watch his dad race again, Zhang Chi decides to pursue his comeback in the racing world. To regain his racing license, Zhang Chi must clear his name of the accusations against him. He dons his old racing suit and goes to the car club for his appeal. As soon as this information spreads, numerous media outlets converge at the club, eager to cover Zhang Chi's return to the public eye after a significant period. His son is shocked to discover that his father remains a well-known figure even after stepping away from his profession 5 years prior. Prior to the meeting, Zhang Chi confronts the press, expressing his frustration with their biased and sensationalized coverage of him. They portrayed him as a criminal, robbing him of his respect. Now, he aims to reclaim his dignity. Zhang Chi plans a bold entrance but faces a hurdle as his jumpsuit triggers an alarm, forcing him to strip in front of the journalists. Following this embarrassing moment, Zhang Chi faces the organization and recounts the event that led to his suspension. Shortly after his son's birth, Zhang Chi received an invitation from an enigmatic individual to participate in an unlawful horse race. The challenger pledged to cover the costs of the baby's home and education, leading a skilled driver such as Zhang Chi to accept the offer. The leader of the group thinks Zhang Chi has already served his time, so he's permitted to compete again if he successfully completes a driving test and a physical checkup. Additionally, the group's leader suggests Zhang Chi prepare for a tough contest, as he left and was overtaken by a young driver, Lin Zhidong, for the top spot. Upon returning home, Zhang Chi's first action is to reach out to his old teammate, Sun Yu Kwang. Currently employed at a theme park, Kwang invites Zhang Chi to hang out with him there. Zhang Chi is immediately drawn to the first dinosaur figure he sees, which happens to be Kwang's wife. The couple has been taking on various odd jobs since Zhang Chi's racing career ended. Kwang decides to leave his job to join Zhang Chi, and his first question is about the status of the car they're building, to which Zhang Chi admits they're still waiting for a car. 5 years back, a person abandoned a newborn in their vehicle. Zhang Chi reached out to his ex-girlfriend to determine the baby's mother, but he was unsuccessful in his search. Driven by stress and frustration, he engaged in illegal street racing, which led to the revocation of his license and tarnished his reputation. Lacking a degree, he began to sell his possessions to make ends meet. Eventually, he opened a fried rice cart to provide for himself and his child. After 2 years, Zhang Chi had a moment of realization about the paternity test results, which revealed that Zhang Fei wasn't his biological son. Despite this revelation, Zhang Chi, known for his compassion, chose to keep the baby. Following this, Zhang Chi met his co-driver and went for his driving test. The examiner appeared harsh and had a grudge against Zhang Chi for previous speeding violations. In an attempt to distract him, Zhang Chi shared stories of his past successes, prompting the examiner to challenge him to drive at top speed. As Zhang Chi accelerated, the car malfunctioned and broke apart. The examiner declared him a failure and sent him home. At the same time, Lin Zhidong, the reigning champion, was thriving in his professional life. He's quite affluent and possesses an extensive collection of sponsors, which grants him access to the finest vehicles. However, Lin Zhidong attributes his success to his dedication to racing above all others. Currently, he's on the lookout for a worthy opponent. Lin Zhidong is also monitoring Zhang Chi's advancement, as he remains the sole victor Lin Zhidong has yet to overcome. The following day, Zhang Chi attempts the driving test once more. He expresses his regret for the previous failure and proposes to cover the cost of the damaged engine. Upon inspection, the instructor discovers the money is twice the value of the engine. Zhang Chi intends to pass the test with financial assistance from the overbearing instructor, who reluctantly agrees. Within a week, Zhang Chi's racing license is issued. He begins to celebrate with Yu Kwang, but Lin Zhidong interrupts their joy. They head to Zhang Chi's residence for a calm discussion, during which Lin Zhidong continues to boast about his wealth and abilities, highlighting Zhang Chi's shortcomings and deeming him obsolete. Despite this, Lin Zhidong is eager to compete against Zhang Chi to demonstrate his superiority. He proposes to assist Zhang Chi in securing sponsors, but Zhang Chi confidently asserts he has numerous valuable connections. He reaches out to Yu Kuang, and they head to see their former sponsor, Manager Yi. Zhang Chi selects the most suitable vehicle and begins to daydream about racing again. Manager Yi spots them and believes Zhang Chi has become delusional due to pressure. Zhang Chi clarifies that he's merely lost himself in thought, but Manager Yi promises to ground him in reality. Zhang Chi is eager to extend their agreement, but Manager Yi declines. He's unable to provide a car to Zhang Chi because the sponsors have a negative opinion of him. Zhang Chi points out that he has won 5 races for them and is prepared to cover the entire cost. The upcoming race is only 40 days away, making it impossible to secure a new sponsor at this time. Manager Yi remains hesitant due to his company's financial losses when Zhang Chi was unexpectedly suspended. They are unwilling to gamble their resources again. Disheartened, Zhang Chi leaves with a downtrodden expression. And Manager Yi feels remorse for him. He takes them to the warehouse where the last car they own's frame is stored. Manager Yi permits Zhang Chi to enter at night to retrieve the frame. At least he'll have something to begin with. In the evening, Zhang comes back with Yu Kuang and his son to pilfer the vehicle. Regrettably, they're apprehended by the guard, who then alerts the rest of the team. Zhang Chi pleads with the guard for his release. Explaining his situation is quite convoluted, suggesting he might be a scavenger searching for discarded vehicles. At that moment, a mechanic named Ji Xing steps in to back Zhang Chi. He decides to leave his job to assist Zhang Chi in fixing the vehicle. Ji Xing was previously a member of Zhang Chi's racing crew, known for his ability to repair cars even after severe accidents. Being the top mechanic in the company, Zhang Chi questions why Ji Xing hasn't received a promotion. Ji Xing shares the tragic event where he was buried under a vehicle while working on it, resulting in a broken arm that led to his retirement from active duty. Ji Xing is eager to begin the car's restoration and inquires about the budget from Zhang Chi. However, he admits he hasn't saved enough to purchase an engine for a third-class vehicle. They require a minimum of $1 million to build a simple racing vehicle. Zhang Chi offers to manage the finances while Ji Xing begins compiling a list of necessary equipment. The following day, Zhang Chi and Yu Kuang begin their search for sponsors. They encounter a wealthy author who agrees to support them, playing the role of his most devoted fans. Zhang Chi pleads with the author for sponsorship or assistance in securing another. However, the author discovers Zhang Chi's illegal driving status and instructs his secretary to expel them. In the evening, Yu Kuang escorts Zhang Chi to a clandestine casino in hopes of meeting more affluent individuals. Regrettably, their attempts at gambling are as futile as Zhang Chi's endeavors. Every employee at the center has fallen ill due to alcohol consumption and requires assistance. Zhang Chi begins to reach out to all the local business owners he's acquainted with, but to his surprise, they're all on holiday in foreign countries. Or perhaps they're finding reasons to dodge Zhang Chi. Yu Kuang proposes that they should make it onto a TV show and portray themselves in distress to evoke empathy. Initially hesitant, Zhang Chi eventually agrees to try. They participate in a reality contest where the participants have 1 minute to outline their objectives and secure a sponsor. Zhang Chi loosens his suit so he can tighten it later in a grandiose manner to share his aspirations with potential sponsors. After careful preparation, he steps onto the stage, only to be taken aback upon realizing that today's sponsor is Lin Zhendong. Zhang Chi hastily exits the stage and reconsiders his decision. Yu Kuang brings him back to their shared hardships. They need to put their own self-worth on hold and concentrate on achieving their objectives. Zhang Chi eventually returns to the spotlight and anxiously discusses his ambitions. Ultimately, he attempts to adjust his jumpsuits, but the zipper refuses to budge. Zhang Chi is out of time and tumbles backstage. Lin Zhendong holds the belief that Zhang Chi is a respectable individual who will never beg for money from others. He might have arrived here solely to narrate his tale. Regrettably, Zhang Chi's quest for sponsorship is unsuccessful, prompting him to explore alternative paths. Unexpectedly, Manager Yi invites Zhang Chi for a discussion, sparking his optimism. He might be welcomed back to his previous employer. However, The following day, Zhang Chi's dreams are dashed as manager Yi is dismissed from the company. He intended to present Zhang Chi with the computer board from their previous racing venture. He wishes Zhang Chi well and departs to embrace his retirement years. With no other choices remaining, Yu Kuang secures the services of a dubious individual. This person is a well-known criminal who runs a private establishment. Zhang Chi discloses his story and pleads for sponsorship. The criminal agrees to fund him with 1 million, but stipulates that his girlfriend's name must be embroidered on Zhang Chi's jumpsuit and be visible throughout the race. Additionally, the criminal enjoys watching individuals dance and sing, so Zhang Chi is compelled to participate as well. Struggling Zhang Chi begins to belt out the soul tune he's familiar with, while Yu Kuang picks up a stick to begin his peculiar dance routine. Unexpectedly, the criminal appreciates their act and offers them $1 million. Within a few days, Zhang Chi has his vehicle built and delivered to the racetrack for a test drive. After 5 years, he's once more behind the wheel of a race car. The big tournament is just a few days away, and all the participants are on their way to the location. Zhang Chi is flying with his son, while Yu Kuang plans to transport their car by road. He reaches out to Zhang Chi to share his excitement. Lin Zhendong is utilizing his newest vehicle for the competition. Suddenly, Yu Kuang loses control of the truck and it flips over. Yu Kuang escapes without serious harm, but the race car is utterly wrecked. Ji Xing inspects the car and makes it clear that it's beyond repair for tomorrow's race. Yu Kuang proposes they ask the sponsor for additional funds to purchase parts from other teams. However, Zhang Chi is aware that Ji Xing won't be able to fix the car in time. The tournament manager requests Zhang Chi to submit a form for withdrawal since there's no replacement car and the co-driver is also injured. Lin Zhendong is observing everything from a distance and steps forward to check on Zhang Chi. As there's no hope remaining, Zhang Chi has made the final decision to quit. He needs to leave behind the dream world and step away from the paths others are taking to success. He hasn't participated in the race for the last 5 years. With this in mind, Lin Zhendong offers his assistance in fixing Zhang Chi's car. Ji Xing stays up all night, and by morning, the race car is ready for a champion. Fans from around the globe come together to watch the Bayinbrooke rally, the pinnacle of Chinese car racing. The rally's unique appeal is that the drivers, who have the highest control over their cars, push the boundaries and their vehicles to the edge of dangerous mountain cliffs without any safety measures. The rally cars leave every 5 minutes, leaving the drivers unable to see each other, only the road ahead. The racer who finishes the track in the shortest time is declared the winner of this championship. 6 rescue helicopters and 13 ambulances are on standby for any emergencies, yet the risk to the drivers remains significant. In addition to Lin Zhendong and Zhang Chi, several renowned drivers are participating in this year's championship. Since Yu Qiang has been hurt, Zhang Chi will race alone without his co-driver, a situation that has never occurred in rally racing history. He will be the most isolated driver on the circuit. The race begins with dense forests, followed by steep mountains, where vehicles could plummet from heights of up to 100 meters. Additionally, the radio signals are faint in these areas. The initial vehicle to take off is Lin Zhendong, aiming to break his own record from the previous year. Zhang Chi also takes to the track, maintaining contact with Yu Qiang and Ji Xing, who advise him on avoiding blind spots and motivate him to perform at his peak. Zhang Chi feels uneasy about his old driving techniques, but Yu Qiang encourages him to continue without considering his competitors. Being out of touch with the latest techniques can lead to becoming obsolete. The race is being live-streamed worldwide, causing concern among the audience about the treacherous track conditions. Yet, several drivers are performing better than in the past, suggesting there's a possibility of completing the race in less than an hour. This event will be remembered in history for certain. Filled with excitement, numerous drivers lose their grip and collide with trees, while others are obstructed by mountain sheep. Another racer suffers damage, which delays his progress in the competition. One by one, drivers exit the race, leaving only 3 participants: Lin Zhendong, Zhang Chi, and the third, who faces the most perilous section of the track. The third racer loses control and tumbles off the edge. His vehicle rolls down, and the spectators begin to hope for his survival. Zhang Chi feels the weight of the situation as he's cut off from his team. He reminisces about his days as a coach for novice drivers. He always emphasized that rally racing demands taking risks and not counting on a do-over. A single error can destroy an entire career. Success requires financial backing, skilled technicians, a superior vehicle, and most importantly, the ability to navigate the world's most treacherous roads at high speeds. Zhang Chi is mere moments from surpassing Lin Zhendong. The co-driver alerts Lin Zhendong to a dangerous rock, but Zhang Chi faces the obstacle alone, resulting in his vehicle's damage. The emergency sirens blare, yet Zhang Chi is unable to halt. Lin Zhendong also endures great risks to complete the race in just under an hour, despite his engine ablaze. It was a risk worth taking. Every other competitor is disqualified, save for Zhang Chi. The crowd focuses intently on the finish line. Yu Qiang advises Zhang Chi to decelerate to ensure he can brake in time. At that moment, Zhang Chi's sole focus is on victory, pushing forward at maximum velocity. He narrowly beats Lin Zhendong by mere milliseconds, yet fails to brake in time. The car somersaults off the edge, soaring into the air. Zhang Chi reflects on the hardships he overcame for this victory, closing his eyes in contentment. He may not survive this ordeal, but he has proven himself a hero, a testament to the enduring spirit of heroes.